that's in your life that ain't doing nothing. Get away from people in your life that's hate. Get away from your family members that ain't ever opened a business. Get away from your family members that ain't ever followed their dreams. Get away from your family members that ain't never been nowhere but to the family reunion. Get away from them. Get away from these people that's in your life that ain't doing nothing.
Get away from them. Whenever you're on this journey and you have this big goal in your life that you want to achieve, you're definitely going to run into some interference. So I came across Steve Harvey's short, so you got to get away from him. All right, y'all, it's your girl Neicy. I am back once again with Queen's Wisdom. Queen's Wisdom is in the house. I want you to show up for me today. I want you to tap the like button. I want you to comment, share, and subscribe to this channel, Queen's Wisdom. Queen's Wisdom. And I am on here today because I really wanted to talk about when the excitement dwindles. When the excitement dwindles. When you're no longer excited about the goal that you set out to accomplish. And you all know that in the beginning of anything new and fresh, you're excited, right? You have all of these hopes and focus and zeal and zest, and you're wanting it to happen. You believe that it's going to happen, and you're running full force ahead, whatever that goal may be, whether it's a goal of you losing weight, whether it's a goal of you getting that degree, whether it's a new relationship, anything new, a new relationship. It could be like a new job, anything that starts off new idea, new relationship, new job, new venture, new focus. Every time people start off with something new, they're totally excited. But my question is, what happens when the excitement dwindles, when the excitement is no longer there? When that person that you used to just have so much joy over seeing, now they get on your last nerve. You ever been there? You know how it is in the beginning when you first start going out with someone and you first start being in a relationship with someone. It feels so good because it's new. It's fresh. It's the beginning. It's the beginning of anything. It's always really an exciting time. But as time goes by, what begins to happen? Your interest begins to fade. Your attraction begins to dwindle. The goal that you set off trying to achieve, now it seems like you're never going to get there. Or the time that it takes to reach that goal, it seems as though it's never going to happen. And I believe you me, I know what that feels like. But I'm here today as Queen's Wisdom to tell you to hang on in there, because courage is the ability for you to be able to keep going past the point of you being excited. Courage is just that bravery. Courage is just that mindset for you to believe in the possibilities, even though it's not in your reality in the present moment. The courage it takes to keep on going when maybe it seems as though it never will happen. The courage, the mindset, the spirit, the intuition just to keep believing. I want you to get into a frequency of saying that it's coming, it's here. It's here. I might not be able to touch it right now, but I know it's showing up. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I believe that it's going to happen. I believe that something good is going to come out of this. And with that, I'm talking about you having a broader range of manifesting something in your life. I'm not just talking about the everyday run-of-the-mill things that you want to happen. I'm talking about something big. I'm talking about a big endeavor. I'm talking about a big dream. I'm talking about something that it seems as though it's impossible for it to come about. But I believe that anything that you've gotten into your spirit, into your psyche, anything that's in your heart, I believe that it's possible. I believe that it's truly possible for it to come about, because I don't think that your creator would allow you to keep on having the vision, having the heart, having the desire, having the endeavor, unless it was not possible. And so it keeps on showing up for you. It keeps on calling you. You know what I'm talking about. It keeps on coming back into your memory and your desires, into your wishes for this to come about, for this big endeavor to come about, for this vision that you have to come about. But I know that it can be taxing when the excitement maybe has lessened because it hasn't happened yet. And I know I've stated this before, that hope deferred makes a heart grow weary. Hope deferred, when you keep on having this hope and this desire, but yet and still it's not showing up. When you keep on doing your part, but you're not getting the results. And when I was listening to Steve Harvey earlier today, oh my goodness, you know what? I have an email that says never ever give up. And a lot of people are so intrigued with my email. They said, oh my goodness, that spoke to me. And I put that email so I could just remind myself continually. But when Steve Harvey was speaking earlier, at the end of what he was saying, he just said, never ever give up. You may be going through hell right now, but don't stop in hell. Just keep on going. Just keep on going. If you stop there, you're not going to have anything. But if you keep on going, if you keep on believing, if you keep on putting in the work, if you keep on allowing yourself to be open to what else you can do, if you keep on manifesting and just putting yourself in that space, in that frequency, in that belief system and mindset that yes, it's happening. People may think that you're crazy, but you're saying, yes, it's happening. It is happening. I'm doing this. I'm here. It's already done. It's already spoken. It's already has come about. It's in the present. And you're saying it and you're saying it and you're saying it. And you may have people saying like, what are they talking about? Like, really? Ain't nothing happening. And it may seem as though that something is wrong with you, but you're still saying it, you're still speaking it, you're still putting yourself in that frequency, in that mindset. You're embracing that belief. You're taking it in, you're flowing with it. You're not allowing the voices of haters or naysayers to deter you from where you want to be. You're totally focused. And so to keep believing, even after the excitement is no longer as big as it was in the beginning, it just shows your determination. It shows that you're not just about the excitement part, because a lot of times you make investments and you make sacrifices not based on just how you feel. See, when people just go by, oh, as long as I feel good, then I'll be committed to it, then they'll never get the return that they want to get. It's as long as everybody can feel good, they're in it. But that person that sticks it out, even when you may not feel good, even when it may not be as exciting, because hope deferred makes the heart grow weary. You're kind of like weary. You're kind of like, dang, when is this going to show up for me? You know, I know they talk about believing and I know they talk about manifesting, but when is it going to show up for me? But you can only get to the promised land when you are willing to fight through the giants, when you're willing to fight through whatever you need to fight through, lions, tigers, and bears. When you keep on going, even if you're not excited about it, you're still saying, I'm investing in this, I'm sacrificing in this because I want a greater return. I want something more. I want to manifest what's in my heart. I want to show up. I want to live my life in such a way that it's overflow and abundance, that I'm living my life full out, that I'm serving and I'm here for a purpose, that I'm on a path that I believe that's possible. That's what you're doing. And so it's not always about how you feel. You're not going to always be on the mountaintop, but sometimes you got to go even in the valley. In the valley, you're still pushing through. In the setbacks, you're still pushing through. In the hurts, you're still pushing through. When you got people that don't believe in you, you're still pushing through. In the uncertainties, you're still pushing through. That's where overflow can come in. That's where overflow can show up. That's where truly great impact can happen, because you refuse to quit. Never, ever give up. Can't stop. Get it, won't stop. Win it. I remember doing my speeches to the high school students, and they got so much joy out of that. But I wanted to get something into their spirit, into their psyche, into their deep mindset. I can't stop. I won't stop. I'm not going to give up. It's too much for me to go back. I'll never get to where I really want to be if I go back. If I allow the feelings of, I don't feel, that excitement that I used to feel. If you stop and you give up on the relationship just because you are no longer really so excited and, oh my goodness, he's the best thing that ever happened to me, you got to still push through in that relationship if you want to get a great return. If you want to keep building that relationship, you can't just give up just because, that it doesn't feel as good. Now, you definitely want to do some things to spice it up and, be spontaneous. I get that. To keep that interest and keep that fire going, as they say. But you just can't drop out of the game just because it's no longer as exciting as it used to be. And then you're running on to the next or whatever. But you gotta be able to stay the course. You have to be able to put in the work. You have to be able to see it through. That's what you do when you're no longer excited. You keep on believing. You keep on showing up. If you're going through hell, keep on going, because it's going to get better. You're going to see what's in your heart become a reality. You're going to operate in your highest good. I talked to you about operating and living in your highest good. Being the best version of yourself is so very important, for lack of a better word. It's so very important for you to be the best version, for you to show up and be everything that you're meant to be. And when you're operating in the highest self, you're no longer allowing the menial things to affect you as much. You're no longer resting how you move based on how someone else feels or even how you may feel, because you're operating in a higher sense of yourself. You're operating from a better version of you to bring something about that can't come about unless you're willing to push through the rough times, when you're willing to push through even when it's no longer exciting. So what do? When it's no longer exciting, you keep on going, you keep on believing, you keep on showing up, you keep on knowing that greater things are about to happen for me. Greater things are about to happen for me. And I'm willing to sacrifice now to have a return bigger than what I could ever imagine. All right, y'all. Please tap that like button. Tap it right now. Go on and do it for me. Queen's Wisdom is in the house. Subscribe to this channel. I'm about elevating you to your highest good, helping you to live beyond trauma, devastation, and any form of negativity by equipping you to excel to the highest level of excellence that your life can go to. It's your girl, Neicy, here with Queen's Wisdom. Until next time, have an amazing, wonderful day.